Alright guys, and welcome back to Fallout London. I'm so excited to play this today. Really enjoying Black Myth Wukong, but I tell you what, there's something special about Fallout London. That's got into my heart. I do love it. And, well, what better way to state it than by showing you the sun rising. Well, it's not there yet, but it will in a minute. The sun rising behind Tower Bridge. Beautiful thing. Tower Bridge, a place we've destroyed twice. Well, the Beefeater's on it. Anyway, I've been a bit busy. Not that busy. I've got to say, I was kind of excited to share with you. Oh, yes, guess who's back? Churchill. Yeah, there's been a patch to the game. And supposedly, it patches the dog Churchill thing. It didn't. It sort of did, but I think because I was already deep into it, I had to transport Churchill back to me and ask him to join me. He's now very much with me, and I think he'll stay. So anyway, look, this is the London Bridge settlement, and I say I've been busy. What have I been doing? I've built a circular saw trap on one entrance. I could do more here. Downstairs there, I've got some water pumps, where are they? They're down there. They're water pumps that provide water for this place. I've got a little vegetable patch with some strawbs growing, kind of. They're not growing very well. Some corn and some potatoes at the back and a couple of carrots at the front, just to basically power this place up with food. If you switch now to the stat view or my building menu, yeah, that'll do. There's 3 people here apparently. I think some of them have gone. I don't think they liked it much. We've got no food growing. We've got some water. It's not exactly going well, but it's a lot better than it was before. We've got enough beds for everybody to sleep in. And guess what we've got in here? Still dog remains. And in a way, I kind of like that, except he's sort of glitched out underneath the building and occasionally rolls around in the concrete floor of the bridge. A little bit of water here to drink. We've got some people who seem to have disappeared. The guard dog, very nice guard dog. And over here, I've built a couple of turrets for defense up top. Some can chimes. One can chime has decided to glitch itself up into the roof there, and another heavy machine gun turret on the side. That one was really difficult to place because if I go into the build menu, it's just inside, and it was very hard to get there without it automatically cancelling the workshop thing. Anyway, this is my new home. Churchill is now my my friend once again, and we're going to be going on a little journey today. Thank you very much. Right, that's my sort of home described. Pretty unimpressive, but I'm happy with it. We are going to... Where is it? The Jack the Ripper Museum. I don't know if this is going to be worth a visit, but as I was on my way here, I think it was the last episode, I saw it and I was like, oh, I've got to go in there. That must be interesting. So I hope we don't get let down horribly. So yeah, there's been a patch to the game. Again, with Fallout London, even upgrading isn't as simple as just updating your version of the game. I'm using the GOG Galaxy version because the Steam one I had to just throw away. Make sure you read the release notes. Just updating the version isn't enough. You've also got to then run a bat script, which replaces a load of stuff. Just read the notes if you're playing Fallout London. But yeah, you won't get those benefits and upgrades. There's been a whole load of stuff that they've included in the game. Some of the mods I'd already applied are actually included in the base game now. The base game of the mod. What have we got? Oh my god, I've just noticed. Did he do... I doubt he did that to himself. Tied up. Yes, it was definitely suicide. So, Churchill, beautiful. I'm so happy to have him back. Now, before we go into the Jack the Ripper Museum, which I do hope isn't disappointing, I came around the back here and killed a load of these rad, whatever they're called, and noticed I've got a few crops to harvest, so the glowing leaves. But right round the corner here is a plant I have never seen before. A corpse cabbage. It kind of looks like that stinky tropical plant that smells of rotting meat. But we'll take that, because maybe we can add one of those to our vegetable patch back home. Now I have a home. Anyway, we're going to do the tourist thing and visit Jack the Ripper's museum. I actually watched the documentary on Jack the Ripper recently. And really interesting time period. Like, his victims were always women, obviously, mostly prostitutes. And he was relatively consistent with what he did, but there's so many question marks about who he is. Okay, glowing fungus done. What have we got here? We've got a whole load of tapes. Jack the Ripper, Dark Secrets of Whitechapel. They're all one... Oh, it's like an audio tour. Oh, I like this. Alright, let's go.
Inspectors and super sleuths, welcome to the Jack the Ripper, Dark Secrets of Whitechapel holotape tour. I'm your guide, and I'll be taking you on a chilling journey through one of history's most infamous unsolved mysteries. Our story begins in the year 1888, in the grimy, gaslit streets of London's East End, the district of Whitechapel. It was a time of poverty, overcrowding and social unrest. In the autumn of that year, terror gripped the heart of Whitechapel as a series of gruesome murders began to unfold. The victims, all women, were brutally mutilated and left in horrifying states. The unknown killer, who would later become known as Jack the Ripper, operated with a chilling efficiency, seemingly vanishing into the night after each grisly act. Despite the efforts of the London Metropolitan Police, the true identity of Jack the Ripper has remained one of history's most enduring mysteries. The killer's letters taunted investigators, adding to the intrigue. Countless theories and suspects have been proposed over the years, from surgeons to artists, nobles to commoners, yet Jack's true identity remains elusive. As we journey through Whitechapel's cobblestone streets, we'll visit the sites of the infamous murders, the places where terror once reigned. Step carefully as we delve into the shadowy alleyways where Jack's victims met their gruesome fates. Feel the weight of history as we explore the twisted alleys and dark corners that once served as the backdrop to this terrifying tale. In the end, the mystery of Jack the Ripper endures, a haunting reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of any city. We may never uncover the truth, but we can remember the victims and the chilling legacy of this enigmatic figure. Thank you for your attention and joining us on this journey into the art of one of London's greatest mysteries. Remember, as we explore these dark corners of the past, we honour the memory of those who walked these streets long ago.
Okay, that was the initial introduction. Okay, so what we found is a doctor's slab, I suppose, where they would have had... I mean, this is definitely a more recent body, but they would have had a demonstration of one of the autopsies of the body, I suppose. It's a shame you can't read that book. And, okay, I'll take whatever these sacks have got for me. There's an upstairs back there. You're right, Churchill. Oh, it's so good to have you back, buddy. Okay. Okay, all right. One of the murder victims carefully placed here in authentic 17th or 18th century garb. No, a couple of policemen. This is like the Winter Wonderland thing, isn't it? I mean, it's better than that. What do we got in here? A rather creepy hand poking out underneath the Hessian cloth covering there. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but we'll go back to the cobbled streets. Such a true representation of what it was like. Simply says danger. I don't know. I'm under enthralled so far. I was expecting more from a museum. Upstairs we go. I think I've explored everything down there. Now we are looking for a key, as you noticed while I was listening to that wonderful audio tour. Oh my god. There is a There is a door downstairs, or a chest downstairs, that I can unlock, which will give me a top hat and tails. What is going on here? Right, well, this is definitely not Jack the Ripper. Somebody else has done something with this place. My... Look at that. Oh, hold up. That looks like an audio tape, but I can't pick it up. Right. That's not working. It's a cosmetic only. Surgical scalpel. Yeah, there's nothing here. Oh. Something on the stove. So somebody is living here. That looks like a Monet painting. After he went mildly blind. Churchill's got the sniff on. Oh, more cute pictures of ducks. The shadow. The figure. Get out of here. Okay, there doesn't actually appear to be anything here. Unlock. It's empty anyway. No, I'm not going to bother then. On we go. I'm not sure this was even worth the trip at the moment. Body bags at the top. Oh wow. Alright. Maybe a little more interesting. Maybe not. Secrets of... Sorry, the Jack the Ripper Dark Secrets of Whitechapel. Is it just the same tape? Have I already played this one?
Inspectors and super sleuths.
It stopped. Metropolitan Police. Nice. I mean, I quite like the comedy there. We've got a very shifty-eyed looking, almost a Russian doll type police. Metropolitan Police statue. London Underground symbol. What is this? A scalpel straight through that guy's eye, and I've just ruined the whole moment. So this Jack the Ripper museum is no longer about Jack the Ripper. It's completely cleaned out. I mean, it's certainly got a dark theme. Now we go back outside? I don't know if there was a key around there somewhere. Oh, now we're on the roof. Mongrel dog meat. I'll take it. No offense, church. All this has done is bring us out to the roof. What is on the roof? Ooh. Okay, I'm so curious. I have to investigate. Well, the Jack the Ripper Museum's got to be honest, it's a bit of a washout. So you get a top hat and tails if you can find a key. I don't think I care enough about that. Where the dog's gone. Dog gone, dog. Dirty water, rad roach meat, and a radio. Rather strange. There was a lift which seemed like there was an intention to bring you up here. For a purpose. Churchill, I don't smell anything, do you? Okay. Increasingly disappointed game. Let's get out of here. Well, I gotta be honest, the museum, a bit of a letdown. There's not a whole hell of a lot going on here. I'm still looking for that key, but I don't think I've got one. There's one lock in there that's a master lock. I'm not high enough level of lock picking to get it. And I don't see another key anywhere. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll be out of here then. There's nothing else I can find aside from behind that locked door. Maybe a missed opportunity. Perhaps, though, there is a mission tied to it that's later on that will populate this place with enemies or something. Anyway, now we've at least satisfied the curiosity of knowing what's in that place, even though we're slightly disappointed with it. We're going to head towards Westminster, lay of the land. The number of missions on this are absolutely huge. So I don't feel like this is actually chasing down the story too quickly. Now, Westminster is all the way over here. And have I even been that far? No, that's Trafalgar Square. So we've got some way to go all the way along the north bank of the Thames. And I'm going to go from... Monument's probably the right place. Now, we're going to have some adventures along the way, but that's the destination. Whether it's the end result of today's episode, who knows? We're freewheeling, and there may be some distractions, some good distractions along the way that I will make sure we keep in the video. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something just blew up. Right, well, at least we know which direction to go in. And grounds to pick up, thank you. Okay. We're heading west. That's my side of London. West side. No major buildings close by. There's so many marked on the map, though. We found a few. Oh, who are you? Tommy Conscript. Hello, Tommy. Nope. No talking today. Don't worry, Tommy. Didn't really fancy a conversation anyway. I don't know what happened. You know what? I'm not even going to look. This... a fusion core. A fusion core. So is there power? Oh, look at this. Another corpse. Cabbage. Didn't see that before. I wonder if the patch has introduced that. But I wonder if there is power armor in this mod. That would be kind of cool. Because so far we've not seen any. This is a master lock. I forgot. I've got to be careful. There we go. We're doing all right for bobby pins. As long as you're good at lockpicking, you never really run out. But it takes a while to get used to. So should we stick to the river? It's a beautiful... oh, look at that. The River Thames. Since humanity was mostly wiped out, the pollution levels have seen a massive drop. It's the London Eye. I've still never been on it, you know. I don't know whether it's worth it. Half an hour to go from, you know, all the way around. But I think there are places on the... I mean, I suppose it's something to say you've done. But there are places... What the hell? Who put a toilet here? What a genius. Drops straight into the water. Well, there I was talking about pollution levels. Got our own little polluter. A polluter shooter. Oh, look at this. Oh, some of the architecture is so stunning. I know I'm going off the track now. No. Stick to the plan. Right, there. A leech snake. Seen one of these for a while. Okay, my character now cannot shoot straight from bats. That's weird. Look, he's not even aiming, not hitting. Did you see that VATS shot? What was that all about? Got to try that again. Alright, that one's better. Oh, it's a legendary. Ooh. Curled over with excitement there. And what do we get? An Exterminator's Hooligan Right Arm. Reduces damage from mittenlurks and bugs by 15%. Well, I'm having that. I had a big clear out. Now I've got the settlement. I had a big clear out of armor and weapons. I've stored a load of stuff that I don't carry around much. I'm surprised I didn't carry more. Look at this. We've got the army, the navy, and a chef. No, whatever it is, these look like really good friends. Seeing out the last days. Oh God. Seeing out their last days. Well, I'm about to live out this character's. Alright, one down. One down. A few to go. Oh, that was straight in the face. Straight in the boat, I should say. We're in London. We're using rhyming slang. Straight in the boat. Boat raised face. Oh, you've done it. This one doesn't want to go. Psychos. We've got a little more vitality. On. I am, but a lot of these shots are not landing. It's where the hitbox is and what it's exposed behind, I think. He's hurt my dog. Legendary enemy. Oh, I didn't realize this guy was legendary until just now. Okay, we gotta heal or we're in trouble. That slowdown of time doesn't last forever, of course. That's strange. The stat menu normally has what's it called? The stim pack on it. Something's changed. Kids meal, no. Jimmy hat. Jimmy hat, I realise now is a condom. Didn't really know that before, but yep, not much use I can put that to right now while I'm fighting in the streets. And I've got a load of mutt chops as I've been. Well, I'm sorry. I'll try that again. Right, I'm now back solely on this legendary guy, and I haven't killed all the others yet. He's already transmuted, and now he's already deaded. Okay, so it should be a simple case of getting the rest of them even. We should be good. Gonna go eat some more dog food. Literally dog food. Mutt chops. Gotta love it. One more left, I think. And then we'll scour their dead bodies. That it? Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good headshot. Alright. Let me grab what I can off these losers now. I've got plenty of carry weight. I'm back to taking the guns for the rounds. Now, hooligan scum, short-barreled. Is this the legendary one? Which was the legendary one? Psycho. Hooligan. I was shooting him over here just literally a second ago. Oh, it was this one. There you go. A freezing board. Oh, I hate these board melee weapons. Anyway, 10 cryo damage and freeze targets on critical hits. I mean, it could be a lifesaver in a certain situation. A yellow flight helmet. Middle right arm. None of these arms, legs, flight jackets, whatever, long johns are any better than those I've got. At least I don't think they are. Right. Our journey west continues, which is drawing a strange parallel to our adventures in Black Myth Wukong. Tea. Anyone for tea? So yeah, the London buses, they're almost as iconic as the old London phone boxes, except these ones look more like, you know, shelters. Not a whole hell of a lot growing in them. Apart from mold. More hooligans. Would have been a decent amount of damage. I think that since the update though, the VAT system hasn't been quite as good. Damage from the pistols are a lot better. Oh, good boy! Alright, the music's pumping. So nice. Wow. Tell you what, up close and personal with somebody with no armor. This gun is it. The thing with these hideouts is you never know. There could be some really important little goodies. We're not in a specifically named building though. I'm not saying that matters, but these guys are always, if there is a little base, they've got something in them. maybe. Chest at the top. A little loot, maybe even a little story about a man who died in his armchair, praying for the world to end. Horse meat. Oh, that is definitely a nod to what happened with Tesco's. Not just Tesco's. Other supermarkets are available. But yeah, there was this horse meat scandal in the UK. God, it must be 10 years ago now, but where they found samples of a lot of minced food, like meat pies, beef pies and stuff, actually contained traces of horse meat. Traces. I love that they used the word traces. It kind of means none of us really knew the difference anyway. It was meat, good. Pie, good. No one really cared. Wait, just see St. Stephen's Tower, Big Ben as it's known. Is it St. Stephen's Tower? I think so. Big Ben just between the railings of that bridge. Sybil. Sybil. Like Sybil Fawlty from Fawlty Towers. Is that another reference? I like the cut of your jib, Sybil. Oh my goodness.
Oh, hi. Sorry. I was just admiring this obelisk. And I didn't see you there. It's a nice obelisk. Yeah?
It's beautiful. Sure.
I'm Sybil, by the way. And you are?
I'm stunned. A normal human being? Probably not. That's my first mistake, isn't it? They call me Sir Samelot.
But that's not your real name. You don't know your real name.
Okay, that's just weird. She's a witch. Burn her. Burn her. You can tell. Look at her nose. How did you know that?
They say I have the gift of sight.
Okay, go on. Why do I get the feeling you're not just going to tell me the answers? Ooh. Go on. We'll let her continue. We'll play along.
Not so fast. I need a favour. My sight has recently become rather blurry. Lawrence has something that would help, but that blighter won't give it to me. Ask him for the Crackle and Pop special, but don't say it's for me. In exchange, I'll reveal your true identity.
Well, I'm hooked. Like a fish, I've been caught. So what is Crackle and Pop special that she mentions
It's
anyway?
medicine I need to activate my sight. Without it, I'm blind.
That's not really answering the question, really, but it reminds me, there was a cereal, right? It's called Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies. How did it go? There was 3 words, not just Crackle and Pop. And it was like you put your ear down to the cereal and you could hear this popping and crackling. Anyway, look, that's really by the by, but there you go. Where's Lawrence?
On a day like today, he's usually outside Covent Garden.
Covent Garden. And why can't I tell him it's for you?
Lawrence doesn't believe in the sight. He thinks my visions are false. For what it's worth, I think he's just afraid of the truth.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna do it because why wouldn't I? You only regret the things you don't do in life.
I will begin the preparations.
Okay, this is answers at last. Started. Acquire the Crackle and Pop special. I am I'm so intrigued. I'm gonna do that right now if I can. I know we got a destination. Answers at last is north, and it's not far. So yeah, this is called Cleopatra's Needle. It was one of the many obelisks. What are they called? Taken from Egypt. They're spread all around the world. There's some in this. I've seen like a dozen of them in Rome. Replicas built in the US. But this was a genuine obelisk taken from Egypt, called Cleopatra's Needle, obviously. Even though Cleopatra was Greek, it doesn't matter. Who cares? We don't care about historical fact anymore. And stored on the bank of the Thames, and it's still there to this day. Another one of the British Empire's humiliating acquirements. these sorts of things, we should just give them back, you know? It's been long enough. It's like, yeah, all right, the power, it's all done. It's all done. What is going on here? We have grave robbers. 2 dead grave robbers. Oh, I loved this about Fallout. Every now and again. And they were digging up somebody who had a gold watch. They were going to cut him apart. What was the story here? Oh, I loved it. I don't think we're going to find out anymore, but a little scene in a little corner of the world. That's one of the things Bethesda always did really well. These mod guys are obviously mod developers. Obviously picked up on those little moments. Every now and again, you just walk into a room and there'd be a pair of skeletons in a compromising position. As they met their end, at least they had a smile on their face, kind of thing. Or there'd be a little teddy bear posed on top of a toilet, having a teddy bear poo. Charing Cross. Alright, we are Monopoly boarding our way around London town right now. How far is this place? Okay, we're really close to Trafalgar Square as well. So we're very close to our destination anyway. Alright, well, I'm going to do this first. Crackle and Pop special. Go down the back alley. We're going down the back alleys. Thankfully, Jack the Ripper is not alive. Oh. Churchill found an enemy. I'm sure you did, Churchill, but you're going to have to wrestle with it on your own, unless... Okay, I'll take it back. We got hooligans. Oh, you dog. Not you, Churchill. I love you. Love you, your kind of dog. Alright, it's the throwing kind I don't like. Churchill warned me and everything, and did I pay any attention? No. Straight in the bum bum. That one had to go from arsehole to heart. I want to get more into the crafting, but I haven't invested any skill points in crafting levels yet, you know? Armor and weapons. So it's hardly even worth it. I mean, most of the guns I find are better than that I can craft anyway. 50 meters over here. Over here. Save, just in case the worst happens. What's this? Ranger Ridiculous. Since 2243, 10 penny airlines. 10 pennies. So that's a piss take of all the UK's budget airlines, I suppose. Oh, look at that. A Metroid. That's got Skyrim. It's got Bethesda all over it. A helmet like that. Right, but where are we going? Inside here. There he is. Alright, guns down. We're not threatening. I like the way you've got a chem shop. We could just talk to you from here, but I'm gonna be traditional. Pretend we're actually negotiating for something. Lawrence.
Hello, me old China. I'm Lawrence. Are you looking for something of the pharmaceutical persuasion? If so, look no further. I have Dexy strong enough to keep you up until next Tuesday, and Morphex so pure you'll see new colours.
I love it. Right, anyway. Oh, strength 9. I needed a 9, chap. Thank goodness for that. I think I've maxed out strength. I could just threaten him for it, and I'm gonna get it, and I'll get extra XP for doing it. The Crackle and Pop special, mate. Give it now.
Whoa. All right. No need to be narky. Here you go.
Okay, job done. I didn't want to have to do that. Yeah, goes against my better nature, but he was being stubborn. I know.
Need help?
Yeah, I want to see what else you got, mate. Medical assistance. I need medical assistance. I'm hurt or I'm feeling sick. I think it's radiation. 80 tickets to cure radiation. In fact, I will use it.
Come to the right place.
Because I think that's cheaper than using a radaway. Oh, you might feel a little prick, he says. Bend over.
Take care.
Nice, thank you, mate. Right.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I want you to heal me. Heal
Let's
me.
take a look at you.
God, here we go again. Use the other cheek this time.
Take care.
Okay, fully repaired.
Do
Now,
you
what
need
else you got in your shop?
assistance?
Lawrence, you medical marvel.
Certainly.
1,000... We've got 1,100 tickets here. Now, can we sell anything? Do we want to sell anything? I've got a load of... I've got a load of rubbish is what I've got. I've got a load of weapons I just picked up that I don't want, so maybe I can sell some of those. I thought I dumped the mods. Oh, I thought I put them in a workbench. You don't need to carry mods with you if you're going to use them at a workbench. You can just stick them in your settlement anywhere, and they'll be available to you. My ammo, no. My inventory, no. My weapons, yes. Okay, so I brought the crude launcher along. Ferry board. I don't think I can sell legendaries anyway. Scoped head trigger gun. Damage is awful. So we'll get rid of you. 5 short double barrel shotguns. Oh, hell yeah. You can have all of those. Because I've got a short hardened one. Hi, I'm just pleased to see you. Suppressed hair trigger 9mm pistol, and I'm keeping that. The Chinese pistol. Ooh, I might keep hold of that one. I forgot I had it. Tactical hair trigger crude. Yep, you can go. And another one. Okay, that's good. So we've made 103 tickets on that side. Now, what have you got for me? Stim packs. My God, you've got a lot of stim packs. But they are expensive. They are stupidly expensive stim packs. So I'm going to go with the blood packs, which are nowhere near as expensive, but they heal so much. So I'm going to take a few of those. Thank you very much. Right away, I've got a few, but at least we know where to come now. Thank you very much, Lawrence. I accept our trade. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Now, let's go back to see our medium. I mean, she could be a large, but I think she's a medium. And find out what she claims is our true identity. I'm going the right way on. Answers at last. Deliver the Crackle and Pop special to Sybil. Sybil, I'm back. So, now I've got your crackly pop stuff.
Oh, hi! You returned. I knew you would. Were you able to get what I asked for?
I hope so. We've got charisma check here. Wait, have you ever tried activating your site without using cams? Good question.
What would be the fun in that?
Fine, good point here. Charisma, come on. I don't have enough to try it with her sober. Okay, good point. Here you go. Jack yourself up.
Yes.
And teach me my future. Well, my past, actually. Are you saying... hang on a minute. Are you saying I used to be a woodlouse? What?
The safety of the damp, dark surrounds you. You're happy. You have a family. Then suddenly your exoskeleton sheds. 14 legs become 2. The trauma of transformation. Your memories gone. A former name forgotten. Tim.
No. Okay, so I don't know, but I think the conversation messed up there. I didn't skip it, or at least I don't think I did. So she said you came out of your shell. 14 became 2. So were there 14 containers when I came out of the underground lab? Or 7 containers, rather, with 14 legs, person in each one. Is that what she means? And she thinks my name is Tim? You know what? Take the chems. Is she not taking them yet? Look, yes, I was a woodlouse named Tim. Do you know what? Have more chems.
Really? I thought it was working.
Oh, she hasn't actually done it. Please have them.
What? Oh, okay. as I had foreseen. Yes. Yes, that's good. The fog is lifting. I am transcending both time and space. Yes, I see you. A crack in the plexiglass. A mysterious lab. You escape.
Well, she's
But
onto
before,
something.
you're not from here. No. You're not even from now.
Oh, okay, now she's taken the Crackle and Pop. I don't know quite what happened there. She must have had a go. She guessed my name was Tim. I mean, it could be. It isn't, though. Go on, I want to hear more. Okay, don't stop. I need to know more.
It's blurry. But your time is not like ours. Things are different. Better. It's so far. You came here on a mission of exploration and anthropological research. Something went wrong. Yes. You're from the distant future. What was meant to be a temporary trip has become permanent. That's rather sad.
Wait a minute. So she thinks I'm a time traveler from the future where everything's better, and I've come back to post-apocalyptic London for a scientific bit of science research? Okay, is there any way for me to get back to my own time?
Not that I can see. But hey, I could be wrong about all of this. Sometimes I wonder if I really have the sight or if I just fancy drugs. Here, take this for the road.
Okay, so I can now create the Crackle and Pop special. It was just crack in a bottle of Nuka-Cola. Answers at last. Well, I'm not sure we got any. So we got, what do we get? Pot green tea. I need to see what this recipe is. But I don't think I can see it until we go a crafting. Crackle and Pop probably isn't going to be an aid. Yeah, we'll have to check out the next time we go to a cooking station. Right, I'm back on to Lay of the Land. You ready, Church? Because we are pretty close to it, actually. Yeah, Charing Cross, Trafalgar Square, hop, skippity, jumpity. We should be there. Whoa! Don't do that. All right, what did you find? What did you find, boy? Sick 'em, sick 'em. What have you got? What have you got? You've got a tent. Oh, but you found a frag grenade. Good boy. What a good boy. Aren't you beautiful? Do you know any tricks? Barking isn't a trick, but you know what? I won't judge. Okay, do we need to take a trip up? Along. I swear to God, there are two Churchills now. Okay, getting pretty close. President, no, I will not do you harm. Traders welcome me. This way, they say. Hi, Mr. Police Officer. I've got to say, I admire your shiny nipples. We not talk? Talk. Why? Not much of an officer there. Oh, look at this place. Trafalgar Square. Good old Nelson, atop Nelson's column. And the lions. Man, this has been here for about 100 years, more than 100 years. Oh, this is awesome. I'm so glad to be here. This is like, oh, this is such a cool place. Okay. Stacey Tate. Why have I got to see you, Stacey Tate? I'm now beginning to find a lot more of these cigarette cards. I don't know, are they just the collectible in the game? Obviously they
There's
are.
a face I don't recognise. Welcome to Westminster. Can I help you find anything?
Well, I don't know. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be talking to you, but you did have a little flag over your head. Where's the leader around here? Where can I find work? What sort of things do Eastminster sell?
Head down to Trafalgar Square. You'll find all sorts of shops and stalls.
I thought I was in Trafalgar Square. Completed meet the Trafalgar Square greeter. I meted the greeter? Who's the leader?
Toby's sort of our unofficial leader. If you have any problems, he's the one to talk to.
Alright, thank you very much. And there's work around here, I
Might be
presume?
worth stopping by Frederick's farm to see if they need any new hands.
I haven't been asking for work in any other place. Gone Gourd
Until next time.
is my next work mission. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, so this says traders, so there must be a few more around here. What else have we got? Oh, good old Nelson himself. What else we got here? Lighthouse. Couple of boats, ponds. Yep, very nice, lovely. I actually like that though. The red Peter. What do you sell? What do you sell? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Step right up. Take a look.
Charlie Davis. Yeah. Let's see what you got, mate.
Take a look.
Rounds. Okay, so he's mostly met weapons and ammo. Oh, apparel. We got apparel. There's not a lot here though. More blood packs. They are, I think they're the same price. Yeah, the same price we just bought for. Bobby pins. I don't really need anything at this time, but it's good to know. It's good to know. We got somewhere we can sell stuff. Have I got any junk I can get rid of? My junk. Let's get rid of all of those. Gold watch, hell yes. Leeches, I can break down to acid antiseptic. Radioactive gland for nuclear material. So I'm going to keep all of this, store it back in my settlement. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
See ya.
I don't even think I just traded that stuff. Bojo the Mars Monkey. Alright. Well, we're just having a little explore. And then we're going to go pick up on the next section. The main story relies on us being here. Buckethead. Oh, that's better. Nice haircut though. Very, very 50s. Coca-Cola advert factory, don't know. Okay, I see the problem. Do you need a little help, Stanley?
Take a look.
Okay, alright. It doesn't matter. Thanks. Bye.
Farewell.
It's a different trader, but similar stuff. Alright, let's go. Come on. Can't wait any longer. How do I get in? Oh, maybe the gate. Put the gun down. We don't want to appear a threat at this stage. Tommy
Greetings,
Conscript.
civilian.
He's got a traffic warden uniform on. Very
Run
nice.
like hell and you'll be there.
Where the hell are we going? There you are. Oop. A little hot.
Where do you think you're going?
Well, I don't really know. Do you know who I am? Oh, that's it. Yeah, let's play the fame card. Do you know who I am? Doesn't care.
It doesn't matter what you say. If your name's not on my list, you're not getting through my gate.
Your name's not Dan. You ain't coming in. Check that list closely. Oh
I
no,
will
he
bet
did
my
as well.
last ticket that it's... Wait. You're not... Oh, yes, I do remember something about a last-minute name being added. My sincerest apologies. Right this way.
Okay, I don't quite know how we got away with that, but I'll take it.
Come on, chop chop!
I'd avoid Piccadilly Street if I were you. A train derailed. From Islington of all places. Took the whole street with it.
Yeah, that's kind of where I came from. I'm the man that was derailed. Well, in many ways, really. Mentally, physically.
You got business here?
Well, I don't really know. I'm just enjoying the visit. I can't take any of your stuff, can I?
I'm here to serve.
So we have ghoul conscripts as well. Well, I've got to say they decorate it well, don't they?
Rule Britannia. Britannia rule the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves.
Oh, look, we've got a Henry Hoover. Or kind of a derivative of one. What's it called? Hippie? Hippie Hoover. Church, what do you got? Where are you? I heard the bark. Oh, here we go. What have you found, boy? Go on. Sick 'em. Sick 'em. Good lads. And I can take this stuff. Shape charge, plasma cartridge, fusion cell. You are such a good boy. Gotta tell you what, you make dog meat look like an absolute rat. Compared to him, you are a legend, my friend. Let's keep going. To Westminster. Wow. I don't feel like we've explored Trafalgar Square enough, but I want to continue. I must continue.
All that.
Mind the gap, yeah. Appreciate that, Tommy. You want to talk, Tommy?
Anything you need?
Dunno. No? I guess you've got nothing to offer. Here we go. We've finally arrived at Westminster. This is where all the posh people live. This is where the government resides.
You after some directions, mister?
Alright, what are you peddling, kid? Sure thing, what can you tell me about the area? I'd rather explore on my own, but I'll come back later. I don't know, we can listen, we can hear him out. We've discovered Admiralty Arch, of course. First of all, will you tell me who you are? He's quit trying to scam me out of tickets, little piss off. Okay, this is kind of what you get in some tourist spots. First of all, who are you?
Me? I ain't anyone, mister.
Listen, I really need to get my bearings. Wouldn't you help your mate in need?
You know what? I'll do you a favor because I like your style. But, don't go around and tell anyone, alright? It'd be bad for business.
So any of those kind of skill checks, you always get a little extra XP for it. Well, where are we going, Alexandra? Am I following you? This feels a little weird. We have Westminster to explore. I don't know, am I supposed to follow you? You're just running around like a... I don't know. Is there a mission associated with her now?
First of all, this is the Admiralty Arch. Same as it was back before the bombs fell. Except for the blast gate, that is. Back in the day, Admiralty Arch used to play an important role on ceremonial occasions, with processions such as royal weddings, funerals, coronations, and all that sort of thing. Now the only processions that take place are either food or just refugees trying to escape everything outside the walls. It's basically a glorified back door into Westminster. It's sad, really. Anyways, follow along. The next one is just up here.
I quite like this. I'm getting a free tour. Come on. On you go, Alexandria. Or, sorry, Alexandra. There's a lot of kids around here then, so what's... Oh, yeah, alright. Pattern baldness.
Hey! I'm not done yet! Come back here!
I'm still here. Getting a little upset that I'm not following her So, I mean, she's going to demand I pay or lead me down a dark alleyway and get me beaten up for tickets or something. Gotta be a scam. Okay, Alexandra, anytime you like. Yeah, there's so many children around here. What is this? Kid Town. Oh, here we go.
Welcome, welcome! Oh, the grand old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. Duke of York column. The Duke is remembered in the children's nursery rhyme, the grand old Duke of York. Not the biggest item of interest here. But if you climb up those stairs where that column is, and if you follow the plaza all the way through, you'll eventually bump into the wall again where Piccadilly Circus with the Era statue is. Before you get excited, Piccadilly Circus ain't got no animals. It isn't that type of circus. It's a circus because it's circular. It's famous for its huge advertisement signs, different displays, and the Eris fountain located in the middle of it. Piccadilly Circus offers a variety of cinemas, theaters, shops, and restaurants, including famous traditional English pubs. Everything you need and more. On from that is the big scrapyard. That bit isn't as glamorous though, but hey, the shit's gotta go somewhere, am I right? Right! Next stop is just over the road.
I mean, we might as well just finish the tour off. It's nice that they've gone to this detail. So yeah, Piccadilly Circus is over there. Lovely. The reconstruction of London is so impressive. I know it's compacted, you know, it's all sort of... has to be, I mean...
See that flat area? That's Horse Guards Parade. It's a large parade ground off Whitehall. It is the size of the old ceremonies of Trooping the Colour, which commemorated the monarch's official birthday. Huh, lucky cow used to get 2 of them. Imagine! Double the presents! Now, if you follow Horse Guard Road at the edge of it here and then left to Downing Street, and you'll find the government at number 10. Still the same cesspool it's always been. Lots to say, but nothing happens. Facta non verba, am I right? Okay, so sorry if I point a lot, but it's quite a trek and I've got little legs. But yeah, if you go all the way down instead and then down Great George Street on the left, that's where Westminster Palace is. That's where all the important decisions are made, but the guards never let anyone in. Guess it's good for telling the time, but not much else. Last one is coming up. Tally-ho!
So, we got 10 Downing Street, home of the Prime Minister down there, Horse Guards Parade here, changing of the guard. I noticed that when the script for this was written, obviously the Queen was still alive, because she said she. Obviously we have a king instead of a queen now. And I actually also remember this game, and I think they had to take it out, that they had a representation of the Queen as like some kind of ghoul queen or something like that. And after she died, it was seen as perhaps a little distasteful to some. And the London Times. Royal Albert Hall beset by squatters. Our reporters have received startling news regarding the Royal Albert Hall. It appears as if squatters dressed in formal garb, claiming to be an orchestra, are camped outside the building. What's most befuddling about these fiends is that their sole request is to be heard by a BBM producer. The BBM has not responded to our request for comments. At the time of publication, there were a few scant reports of the squatters being forcibly removed from the broadcasting house premises. We at the London Times will keep an eye out for their eventual terrifying return. Okay, I'll take it. Come on then, finish your tour, Alexandra. It's been riveting. What's that, a street performer? A living statue. You better stand a little stiller. Yeah, okay, we can tell you're not. Oh, this is almost like Abbey Road.
To the left here is St. James's Park. Technically the oldest royal park at the heart of ceremonial London. Needs a trim, has fishes in the lake, and lots of peacocks for some reason. Enough said. Now, down there is the most humbling mystery of London. Buckingham Palace. God save the Queen. Is she in? Is she dead? Nobody knows. Don't try knocking on the door, though. The royal guards don't like it. And don't fuck about on the fence, neither. But yeah, past that to the right is Green Park, where most of our crops come from. And then the Marble Arch, and then Hyde Park. Hyde Park tends to be where the gentry hold events when they get tired of twiddling their thumbs. It's got some fancy Camelot jousting event going at the moment. And that's all I got, mister. Totally optional, but if you fancy giving me a tip, please do.
Yep, don't get off a bus while it's still moving. 100 tickets? Great toys, a big tip. A tip I don't eat yellow snow. Oh, there you go. They stole one of my jokes there. Give 10 tickets, thanks. Alex, here's a well-deserved tip.
Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I'm going to scuttle back to the main gate. Thanks for listening, though.
No problem. Well, that was enjoyable. Now on to actual business, but it's brought us a lot closer to where we need to be. You are terrible. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. I'm so sorry that it ended with a little miniature tour of London, but it's kind of cool to understand what's going on. Our next step in this quest is to explore the crash site. I was wondering why it's all smoky down there. Right, we'll have a little look at that in the next part. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. You've seen my settlement. We've toured Jack the Ripper's pathetic museum. It was bad, actually. I feel that was a really big missed opportunity. They could have done a lot with that. Maybe they planned to, ran out of time, or just it's maybe coming in a future patch or something. And we found Trafalgar Square, and we're now on our way to Westminster, I think. Sort of. Indirectly. All the very best. I'll see you in the next part. I can't wait. Take care. Good night.